Hi there, I thought I would do another video. Actually, something asked me if I wanted to do a video in my mind. It said, well, it didn't ask me if I wanted to, but it just said maybe another video. It was saying this because it was saying that something could unfold in this reality where it's further examined why people hear things in the mind. It was said that this is something that could unfold here. Then something else happened where I was told, actually, the devil told me, but let's see, the devil just repeats stuff that other people say. So really, someone told me that, or was trying to tell, and then the devil acts like it's him saying it, but someone was trying to tell that it is a simulation here. It is. Maybe we can hear more about that. Okay, the devil is messing up what I'm hearing. Someone said I'm something that can tell, but someone, because I thought it was my soulmate who would be talking. I usually hear from my soulmate when it's someone other than the devil. It's usually my soulmate talking. I don't know why. I don't know what that means. But the devil just said something. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to say it on the video. But it was something obscene. But it's something that I could try and talk about on my blog. I probably will talk about it there. What something means. Let's see if I can hear from my soulmate. The devil's making it so I can't hear from him. So, but anyway, it is. I have read some articles saying that it is a simulation here. Basically, it's just talking about how it's not really real here, and it is some kind of a computer program, is what it says. That the nature of this reality is really run by some computer program where things are not as they would be without the program. I don't really know a lot to say about that, but the devil said that it was a simulation here. Really, something else or someone else really said it, but the devil tries to make it so he's the only thing that I hear from. But I do still hear from others. I hear from my soulmates. I hear from people I might see on the street. I hear from them in my mind. People that I'm friends with on Facebook, I hear them saying some things in my mind. But it is who they are on another plane. It is not something that they would recognize here, has been my experience anyway. The people wouldn't recognize here that they're who is saying things in my mind. But who people are here is something weird. They're not really who the person would be if they were being themselves. Sometimes things happen where people are themselves here, is what I have heard in my mind as what's happening here. Sometimes things happen where people are being themselves, but the devil does stuff to say that the person is crazy or the person is high or drunk or something. Let's see, 3 minutes. Something like that. And so it doesn't, so the devil tries to hide that it's really the truth of who the person is, of who a person is. There's something else I can talk about, I wanted to talk about here, and now I'm starting to go into it with talking about how people aren't themselves here. But the devil tries to make it so that people are the devil here, meaning that people act in a way that people would not act if they were really being themselves or being how a person would be. He tries to make it so people are like okay to be kind of like heartless and stuff like that. Like, for example, people walking down the street past a homeless person kind of act like nothing wrong is happening, but it is something really bad. It is something that is actually would be something that would be alarming to a person. The person would be worried that it would happen to themselves. I have felt that before. I have felt really affected by seeing a person homeless on the street. But here in this reality, people are supposed to walk by and act like they haven't seen anything wrong. It's really bad. That's one thing. That's one thing, but people are supposed to be heartless here, but it's supposed to be normal. It's supposed to be okay. It's not anything that would occur or that's supposed to be said is heartless. It's probably upsetting the devil that I'm saying that it's heartless. He said that it was. Um, Other things like jail is heartless. I know that it's supposed to be in response to someone doing something heartless or someone doing something really bad, like killing someone or, you know, otherwise harming someone or stealing or vandalizing things like this, messing up property, things like this. Jail is heartless though because it's just not the way to deal with something. The way to deal with something is to find out what caused it and then try to stop it there before it causes it again. That's the way to deal with it. It's not to have inhumane responses because whatever is your response isn't so different from your nature as a species or an entity, whatever you are. This is your nature. This is your who you are. This is a part of who you are. So you don't want anything to be heartless. You don't want anything to be that. I mean, even though it's supposed to be in response to something that is heartless or somehow that is wrong, you don't really know what happened. I feel like I don't really know what happened, is how I feel. I feel like I don't really know what happened. I don't really know why this person did this. I feel like it's hidden the true nature of the incident and what we can really learn from it is hidden by the person being silenced, by being away from everyone. I guess we hear about people writing books from jail and stuff like that. So we know that the person does have some ability to tell about what's happening, but it's hard to write a book. I'm saying it. Sometimes people do TV interviews of people in jail and news shows or whatever. They do interviews of people in jail, so we can hear from them some things, but it's not the same as if the person was free to be outside. They can tell about it, and then also hanging over the head of someone who has done something wrong is that they could get in more trouble if they tell about what happened in a way that they are said to be guilty further or something like that. And so that is something where someone could possibly not be telling if they were free. But I want to know, what happened is really how I feel about it. I've said this before, and so I'm kind of saying this partly by memory. The devil's making it so my mind feels a little bit locked up and just like I'm not able to think clearly, but or fully think about it. But that's one thing I've said before. I'll say it again that I feel that, but I'm saying I feel it now to say it. Okay. And another thing that's heartless, let's see, what else? The mental hospital is heartless. I feel like it's really something where it's upsetting to me to be forced into the hospital or have that hanging over my head, that I could be put into the hospital for something that I'm doing or saying that makes it look like people are concerned about me and my well-being or whatever, because it's been something in the past that has been done, even though it's unclear to me why I'm being put into the hospital. It's been done even though I haven't done things where my life is in danger. As far as I'm concerned, I haven't done things or where I'm putting others in danger and stuff like this, and they come up with all this stuff in the hospital that they're saying that I did, and I'm saying I did not do that. They're making up all this stuff. This is what happened the last time I was in there. The time before that didn't happen, where they were making up all this stuff. But it was the time before that as well. I didn't feel like I was putting myself in danger or others in danger. They said that I had told someone that I was going to harm myself, but this isn't what happened. they didn't talk about this very much, but someone told me this is why they put me into the hospital. This isn't what happened. That didn't not happen at all. I did not talk to anyone where I told someone I would harm myself. Just for the record, I don't think I look very good in this video. Sometimes I look a little better, and yesterday I felt I looked a little better. The devil was asking questions about that in my mind, but not that I could hear him saying it. I could feel him saying something. He was saying something like asking, did I think I looked okay? And